here are some secret tricks that can help you make your Sims 4 game run faster and reduce the lag in the Sims 4. Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. It is so nice to see you. Today we're gonna talk about some other ways that you can follow in order to reduce lag in the Sims 4 or to basically make your Sims 4 game faster. So besides the tips that I mentioned in these two videos, and if you haven't watched them, please make sure to check those out. But if those tips didn't have quite a huge impact in terms of reducing your Sims 4 lag, I have two more efficient methods or ways to reduce lag in the Sims 4 in 2021. But before we get into this video, just a quick reminder, if you like this type of content and if you find it useful, please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, all that good jazz. Hit that notification bell to be notified whenever I'm uploading a new video, because you never know when a helpful video might pop up on your screen. Thank you so much once again. So back to our video. Very first way to reduce lag in the Sims 4 in 2021 is to actually install this program, which is called Sims 4 Studio. I have another video that talks about this program, the way that you can view all of your CC using it, so make sure to check that out if you're interested. But we're going to use this very program to actually merge our CC. If you happen to have lots and lots of CC, like more than 200 or even more, it is recommended that you merge your CC to increase the chances of your game running faster. As you can see right here, I have opened my documents folder. We're gonna go to our electronic arts, the Sims 4, and then mods folder. My CC is pretty much very unorganized, so I'm gonna make sure to show you the very first method. So basically that's the very first scenario. You don't have all of your CC organized in folders as I do, and then I'm gonna make sure to show you the second scenario where you have all of your mods organized in subfolders called, makeup, hair, and all that jazz. So basically all you want to do is to click on this type column over here until you see those package files right at the top. These are mods, so we won't mess with those. We are only interested in CC files. Okay, so basically as you can see right here, I have quite a few CC files. I have 815 items in this mods folder. Obviously there are included my mods as well, but pretty much it's all about CC over here. So all I wanted to do is to literally click on the very first CC file and then scroll to the bottom and then press on the shift key and click on the last CC file to select all these files. Okay, so these are all of your CC files. Now make sure not to select any package file that may be associated with a specific mod. I really know that a particular mod has a package file included. I think the more columns mod has also a package file, so you don't want to select that. And here we can also see that I also have this package file, which is a mod like simulation lag fix mod. You don't want to highlight that, so we are actually going to go until here and then we're going to select the next batch. So please make sure that you only select CC files. Just scroll a little bit, and if a mod pops up, make sure to redo your selection, because you don't want to copy any mods files, because those won't work properly after you do that. So as you can see right here, we don't have any mods, so please pay attention to the more columns mod, because that includes a package file. So basically we have around 713 items selected, right? And then we also need to count the remaining package files over here, right? So we have 74 additional package files. We are basically spinning around the 800 files mark of CC. If you have 800 CC files, you want to make sure that you create multiple folders that will include 200 CC files each. So it is recommended not to go over 200 CC files whenever you're creating these merged CC files, because otherwise it won't make a huge impact in terms of your gameplay. Your Sims 4 game will be still lagging, so we don't want to do that. So I have around 800 files, and so we are going to divide the number of your CC files by 200. We need 4 folders. We're going to create 4 folders, right? So we have created 4 folders, and now we are going to actually select all of these in like 200 batches. So as you can see right here, so I said that you should click on the very first CC file and then press your shift key while you're also left clicking. So we have 143, 166, 182, 190. Okay, you wanna, have 200 items selected, and also make sure that those are only CC files, not files that are associated with a specific mod, and then we wanna cut those. Okay, so we are going to go to the first folder and then paste these 200 CC files, and then we are going to do the same thing with these ones. So click on the very first CC, hold your shift key while also left clicking on a file. We have 91, 142, 170, 193, okay, 200. Right click and then cut. We're gonna put those into the second folder. Then again, we need to copy 200 files, cut those. Obviously, you can do less than 200 if you are willing to, but I'm just suggesting doing 200 if you have lots and lots of CC, because copying less than 200 CC, it's quite complicated, especially if you have thousands and thousands of CC files essentially. But we're gonna do the very same thing until we cut all of our CC in those folders. As you can see right here, this batch is a bit smaller because we only have 188 CC files left, so we are going to paste those into the very last folder. So once we have these divided in folders, and once each folder has around 200 CC files, we can now go into our program and we can go to content management and then select merge packages. So you want to click on add, and then as you can see right here, you need to go to documents, electronic arts, The Sims 4, and then mods, and these folders will show up. So we want to grab the very first folder, click on the very first file and then scroll all the way down, hold down the shift key while also left clicking on the last CC file to select all of your CC, or you can alternatively simply hit Ctrl A to select all of your CC files, okay? And then you want to click on open. Merge. We're going to name our merged file. I'm going to name it folder 1, and then we are going to save it. And if you didn't know, that merged CC file will also show up in here in the same, one folder that we've created. If we click on date modified, you should see this folder 1 package right at the top. What I want you to do is to cut this and to paste it in your main mods folder, because later on we are going to get rid of those folders. We're actually going to back up those on a separate disk that doesn't affect our, gameplay, and we are going to be left with only those merged CC files, because those will enhance and will improve our Sims game and will make it run faster. So basically, once you are done with this merged CC file and once you have placed it in your main mods folder, we can pretty much, cut this folder and then put it in a separate disk. So I'm going to paste it in my local disk D so that it doesn't take up space in my mods folder. So we're gonna paste it right over here, and then the same thing goes for the other ones. So you just gotta click, once again on add, select your documents, electronic arts, The Sims 4, mods folder, folder number 2, Control A, open, merge, give it a name. We're gonna name it folder 2, save. Once it's done, hit OK. This package merged CC file will show up. We want to cut it. We want to go into our main mods folder. We want to, right click on it, paste. So we have these 2 folders in merged files. Then again, we want to cut this folder, put it and paste it on the other local disk. And the same thing goes for these 2. So I'm gonna speed up the process and come back when I'm done. And so once you are done, you should only have these merged CC files in your mods folder. As you can see right here, we no longer have those 1, 2, 3, 4 subfolders included in our mods folder. So this should really drastically improve your Sims 4 game in terms of lag. So we basically only have our mods as well as our CC files, which are currently merged essentially. So please make sure that you actually keep those folders in case something goes wrong with with your CC files, you can always go back in your Sims 4 Studio app. So you can basically go to my CC, and those merged CC files should show up in that column. You can double click on it, and then all of your CC should show up right over here. You can manage those anytime. So the very same thing goes if you have your CC files divided or organized by categories within your mods folder. So just for reference, I created this, hair folder over here. So as you can see right here, I only have 15 items. If you have more than 200 items, I highly suggest dividing those into 2 separate folders or multiple hair folders so that each hair folder has 200 hairs. Okay, so I'm under that 200 CC files mark, if that makes any sense. And so all I need to do is to literally go to content management, merge packages, add, select your hair subfolder, and then you need to select all of your CC, open, merge, and then name your CC and your merged CC files hair. You can name it hair 1 if you have multiple hair folders. So we're gonna, name it hair 1. So you can actually keep your things organized even though you are going to actually get rid of your folders, if that makes any sense. So we're gonna cut it and then paste it in our main mods folder. And then in terms of this, we're gonna cut it and then paste it on our other, local disk, which, as I said before, doesn't affect our gameplay because the vast majority of our programs is installed on the local disk C, essentially. So basically, once you make sure that you have merged all of your CC files, associated with the category, so we basically had that hair, folder. Now we have our hair package, so we are done with our hair section. You are going to obviously move that hair folder somewhere else on your computer. In my case, I'm going to move it on my local disk D so that it doesn't affect my gameplay. Basically, all I want to say is that you only need to have those merged CC files in your main mods folder. You don't want to have, merged CC files as well as your, hair subfolders or some other subfolders, because you already have those merged CC files included in here, so it wouldn't make sense to have those files twice in your mods folder. I truly hope it makes sense. And I'm saying this once again, make sure not to accidentally, copy any files associated with mods, because certain mods do have like a package extension. I'm really talking about more cast columns. So as you can see right here, this mod is actually a package file. Please pay attention to the CC that you're selecting whenever you want to merge CC files. Now, the second method that can help you reduce lag in the Sims 4 or, just make your Sims 4 game run faster or load faster is to actually disable certain Sims 4 packs that you don't quite use on a regular basis. So basically, it's very intuitive. I'm now on James Turner's, website. I'm gonna make sure to link it in my description down below. So basically, all you need to do is to deselect packs that you don't want to have enabled in your game. So basically, if you just want to play with the base game, you can very easily click on this base game quick select, and then as you can see right here, this is basically a line that you will need to copy somewhere. But essentially, as you can see right here, if you have selected only this base game icon, this will basically disable all these packs. Now you can click on this and then you'll have once again all of your packs enabled, because we don't have any pack mentioned in this disable packs command line. But let's just say that you don't want to play with vampires, with dine out, with cats and dogs, and let's just disable all stuff packs. So by doing this, a specific command line will be generated. You can either hit Ctrl A to select all of this, or you can do it manually with your mouse and then right click on it, copy, and then you want to go into your origin program. So you basically want to open up your origin program, go to your game library. Please also make sure that you are online. So as you can see right here, if you're online, this go offline option should show up. So basically you need to go to your game library, right click on the Sims 4, go to game properties, advanced, launch, options, and then you actually need to select this command line arguments field, and then hit Control V to paste that specific command line, and you need to save it. So if we go once again to game properties, advanced launch option, this command line will show up. So as you can see right here, these packs, which are these packs that you have disabled from here, will actually be disabled within your game. So that is super nice. And whenever you feel like you want to have all packs installed or enabled in your Sims 4 game, you just need to hit Control A and then delete this command line, and you'll have this command line arguments field empty, and then you want to save it. And if we go once again to advanced launch option, you no longer have that command line. So that means that all of your packs will show up in your game essentially. So you can pretty much select an expansion pack, game pack, or stuff pack that you don't want to have enabled in your game, assuming that you own that specific pack. Because if you don't own, I don't know, cats and dogs, it wouldn't make sense to disable it if you don't own it. So only disable packs, expansion packs, game packs, or stuff packs that you own and that are causing you a lot of lag in a game. And obviously you pretty much need to disable that specific pack if you're really not interested in playing with it at a certain time. So I truly hope you liked this little video, and if you did, please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, all that good jazz, hit a notification bell to be notified whenever I'm uploading a new video, because it truly helps me a lot. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here and for sticking with me. It really means a lot. I will see you next time with a brand new video, useful video, fun video, however you want to call it. Hope you have a great day just like you. Bye guys!